is Josephine. I want to share you how to be a good public speaker. Many people feel nervous when talking in the front of people, especially if they know what to say. It is an easy matter how to be a good public speaker. And this step I will tell you how. First, slow down. Most inexperienced speakers talk faster on stage that they realize, and it's completely understandable. Speak slowly enough that you are feel nervous, a little uncomfortable doing it to make you get used to. Some people will say speak half as fast as you think you need to. Either way, just be conscious that you probably need to slow down. Second, pay attention to your body language. Body language is important for a couple of reasons. Non-verbal communication of which your body is a large part. Complement verbal communication, your posture, the way you hold yourself, the way you move your hands. All these facets of body language can help to refine and reinforce what you are talking about. Third, make eye contact. When you are speaking on stage, you are addressing everyone in the room. Each person sitting in a seat is part of the audience. Unfortunately, many inexperienced speakers get nervous and fixated on one session of the audience during their entire presentation. Don't do this. Instead, regularly move your gaze to different parts of the audience, making sure you move over the entire audition during your walk. Try to make eye contact with people all throughout the room. 4. Keep practice. You should practice your material and a lot before stepping on stage. When it comes to practice, your goal is not to do it until you get your speech right. Your goal should be to practice until you can get it wrong. Anxiety can block your brain from making connection, but mastering your material will help you avoid the adverse effects. 5. Filming yourself. Here's the way to practice more efficiently. Bring a video camera with you and film your practice. By doing this, I was able to pinpoint things I didn't even notice I was doing. Looking back at the slide, passing too much, and speaking too quickly. 6. Realize how the audience views you. I believe each of people in your audience falls in one of two different categories. First, supporters. People who cares about you, are invested in your topic, and want to see you succeed. Bored people. Those who would rather be elsewhere, their minds are in the clouds, and whatever you do probably won't affect them much. There's a key realizing you should have here. Your support are cheering you on through the good and bad. They will forgive your mistakes. The bored people are bored. That means their opinions of you don't matter. Don't let the potential reaction of bored people cause unnecessary anxiety during your speech. After the speech is over, you can take any constructive criticism into account for future performance. 7. Focus on your topic, not your performance. When you are developing your speech, try to get invested in the topic and focus on the transformation you want to have on your audience. It's amazing just how much less scary the attack is once you focus on your audience and figure out exactly what you want to deliver to them. Once you do that, you are no longer thinking so much about the technical aspects of your performance, your eye contact, body language, wherever or not your flying is done. When you are really invested in your topic, your speech becomes almost as easy as simply explaining something to a friend in a casual setting. 8. Good looking. Okay, the real tip here is to make a good first impression. Before you step on stage, you should make an effort to dress well and to exude an aura of confidence. This is important because people from split-second first impression upon saying or meeting someone, and those impressions strongly influence all of the future judgment they will make about that person. When the handsome and confident speaker bounds onto the stage, you can anticipate that the audience will judge his comments more favorably than he deserves. 9. You don't have to be perfect, so don't try to be. Nobody delivers a perfect speech, even if you think so. You think someone did. Even if you think someone did, that person can probably point out 5 things they feel like they screw up on. There's a great quote by the author and speaker Scott Berkun that has always resonated with me. I don't want to be perfect. I want to be useful. I want to be a good, and I want to be sounds like myself. These are the qualities you should strive and achieve with your speaking and with anything you do. So take a breath and calm your mind and forget about perfectionism. Get out of there, be yourself, and own the room. Thanks for the attention, and sorry if there's any mistake. See you soon.